Hey guys, and welcome back to Misha's Corner. So today I'm going to show you how to make this amazing Thanksgiving pizza with all your favorite toppings. Look at that gravy, look at that sauce. Okay, don't play with me, okay? Don't play with Misha's Corner. But I also wanted to show you guys the candy yam crust, okay? And I'm proud of it, and I hope you guys make it. Alright guys, so these are the ingredients you're going to need. Well, some of them to season up your turkey breast, which is what I have in that bowl in the back. And so it's flipped over. I already washed it and pat dried it. It's flipped over because I want to start on the back just so I don't have to fiddle with it too much. The front is the star of the show. If you're not making this pizza and you would like to just find a way to season your actual turkey for Thanksgiving, this is perfect. The spices, the citrus, the herbs, it'll just put a lot of flavor into your turkey. So this is exactly what you would do. So you will put the spices, the juice, and the zest of the citrus, the thyme. On the regular turkey, you just use not tons of salt, but just enough kosher salt. Okay, use enough kosher salt as well as what you see me using here on the table. So it's basically like a 2-for-1. This year I'm not making a Thanksgiving turkey at all for this channel, I don't think, unless y'all big. But I didn't plan on it. I have other plans that I wanted to show you guys. But this right here is perfectly fine if you're just minimalist or simple and you just want to get it done. This right here is perfect for any kind of turkey that you want to make. So just use tons of citrus, herbs, and citrus juice, and you'll be good to go. Rub it down with some butter, melted butter. Do it the night before, then pop it in the oven the next day, and you're good to go. So I'm zesting my lemon down in here now as well, with a lot of fresh thyme. I think I missed a clip where I put the juice, but the juice was definitely sprinkled on here. And once you sprinkle on the juice all over your turkey, you can just put the skin, okay, the remainder of the citrus inside of your turkey. And it's just going to give it tons and tons of flavor. Okay, so this is a 2-for-1, okay? But yeah, the reason why I'm making this pizza to you guys is because it's unique, it's different, it's super delicious, and it's something different that could be on your table. Your family or your guests would be like, what is that? And yeah, so then I popped it into my air fryer real quick. It's done. This is what it looks like coming out. Of course, do not cook your whole turkey in the air fryer, you guys. Do not do that. Okay, but this is just a turkey breast, and it worked perfectly fine. And look how amazing this looks. And the smell, it was just incredible. So, try this recipe for your actual turkey for Thanksgiving. All right, so now we're going to put that to the side and make the candied yams. These are simple stovetop candied yams, and this is how I make the stovetop version. So I added some brown sugar, my sweet potato. Of course, this is just one sweet potato because we don't even need this much to make this pizza. And so I zested some nutmeg. I added some butter, a little bit of cinnamon, a little bit of vanilla, a sprinkling of salt. You cover this up, honey, and you let it simmer until it's nice and sticky. Delicious. Oh, I forgot. I did add some the juice of an orange, half an orange on here to give it a pop of flavor because of the kind of dish I'm making. I don't usually put orange juice in the regular candied yams, but these were great. They tasted great and everything came together well. So you're going to let that simmer. It looks like this once it's almost done. See, it's getting nice and syrupy. The potatoes are getting nice and tender. So if you want a quick and easy stovetop candy yam recipe, this is the one for you. Remember, all ingredient measurements will be in my description box, so make sure you guys check it out. Okay? Now, I could have made all the toppings and move on and just put the pizza together for this video, but I figured, hey, if you're going to do that, you might as well record it. If someone wants these recipes for a separate occasion, they could just use it. Yes, we're doing butter again because now we're about to make the gravy, which is going to be like the tomato sauce. Like, you put tomato sauce on your pizza, but we're going to make a gravy, and that's going to be like the quote tomato sauce. So now I'm sauteing down a lot of onion into a couple tablespoons of butter. Once they get translucent and softened, you want to add your flour down in here and cook it for 7 to 8 minutes. After about 7 minutes or so, this is what the onions, the flour, and the butter looks like. It's nice and caramelized. It's getting nice and browned. I'm on medium high. I think I'm on number 5 or 6 while this is cooking down. Make sure you don't burn it. Now I'm gonna add two. I'm sorry, chicken bouillon cubes. And you want to cook that down. Next, you're going to add the broth. This is unsalted chicken broth. Bring this up to a simmer, and then you're going to add the rest that you need. Also, I wanted to say, you guys, if you notice that I use like minimal seasoning, it's because you don't want to over salt your food, because remember, everything has to come together. So you have the gravy, the turkey that's well seasoned, then you have the cheese, and then you want to make sure you don't over salt it by the time you get to the end of it. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you're making these things separate for Thanksgiving, make sure you season your gravy. Season it, okay? Season your yams, season everything, your turkey. But if you're making this pizza, just watch your salt, the salt, how much salt you use. The gravy's done. Now let's get into the Brussels sprouts, which will be a vegetable side, okay? So it's down in some butter. I know I'm going a little fast, but I'm sure you guys get it. Like, you good. And then I'm only going to season this with a little bit of Tony's, and that's it. The Brussels sprouts are done. I'm going to saute them until they soften a bit, and that's done, okay? If you don't like Brussels sprouts, I thought about using broccoli, but I was like, I don't know if that's going to give me the look that I want, okay? So, yeah, put that to the side. Now we're going to work on the mac and cheese. So I have a couple spoons of butter again, tablespoons of butter again, okay? You want to add your flour down in here. Cook your flour out for about 30 seconds. Don't burn it. All the while, my stove is on number 5 because you don't want to burn your flour. Now, this mac and cheese recipe, I probably should have never even put this in here because I have so many mac and cheese recipes. It's crazy. And, yeah, they're great. But here we go. So next, I added some heavy cream. And now I'm going to get it nice and thickened. Make sure you mix it well. Get the lumps out. And now I'm going to season it with some chicken bouillon powder. And I believe that was the cayenne. And some garlic powder. You want to mix this up, like I said, get it nice and thick. And then I'm going to start adding the cheese. It's up to you what cheese you use. But again, all ingredient measurements will be in my description box, honey. Y'all don't be listening and y'all be dragging me in the comments. But anyway, once you get your cheese added, you want to cut the stove off. Do not cook cheese. Whenever you add cheese to something, you cut the stove off and just keep mixing until it melts, and it'll be perfect, and your sauce won't break. So this is what my cheese sauce looks like. Nice and cheesy peasy and ready to go. And yes, and I'm going to add my pasta down in here. Now, I chose this pasta because I wanted it to stand out on the pizza. If you're just making this, mac and cheese just for your Thanksgiving table, you don't need all that razzle dazzle. Use the pasta you prefer. Alright, so once I add the pasta, I'm going to get it nice and mixed in, and that's pretty much it. It's stovetop. You don't need the crust. It is going to crust up in the oven, so you don't need to crust it up or put it in the oven or anything like that before you put it on top of the pizza, okay? Now, this pizza I'm not expecting you guys to make it before your Thanksgiving. This is for like when you cooked your Thanksgiving meal and you have leftovers. Oh, look at this. And y'all, this mac and cheese was slamming, okay? You have leftovers, and that's how you could, reuse it. Reuse your leftovers. And just throw it on a pizza, honey, and you're good to go. That was the candy yams. I smushed them up because they're going to go underneath the crust on 2 sides. I'm using the Pillsbury pizza dough. You already know, follow the directions and just press it out on your pan. It's so easy, simple. Excuse the crust on my hand, y'all. I've been recording on this day. Oh, baby, this day I recorded I don't even know, probably 7 or 8 videos this day. It was crazy. So I've been washing my hands from sun up to sundown, okay? So now I put some candy yams underneath the crust, and you want to just roll it up the best way you can, okay? Because it wasn't refrigerated first. It is cooled, but it wasn't refrigerated, so I had a little trouble with it, but I made it work, and it turned out great. So maybe you want to, put yours in the fridge or whatever, but yeah. So now I'm going to add some gravy. Y'all, look at the color, the gloss, the consistency of this gravy. The onions, y'all, I didn't strain it, honey. It's all going on here. The thyme, okay? The fresh thyme. But yeah, you want to spread some gravy all over top. Don't overdo it. You want to do it just like you would with pasta sauce. And spread your gravy right over top. All right, and now I'm gonna put my cheese over top. Y'all, look at the yams peeking out under the crust. I rolled it the best I could, but now if I make it again, I'm definitely gonna refrigerate it first. So now I'm gonna take the juicy, delicious turkey meat that we made way earlier, child. Also, these toppings can be made the day before. You don't have to make it like I did, all of them in the same day. Y'all, I was hustling, okay? So, and I think I deserve a share. I think you guys should share my videos. So next I sprinkled on my Brussels sprouts and, dollops of the mac and cheese over top. Doesn't this look great? Like, child. And I'm going to sprinkle on just a little bit more cheese all over and then pop it in the oven. It smells amazing already. Okay, if you guys have leftovers from Thanksgiving, make sure y'all make this pizza because it was definitely a hit. Okay, this is what it looks like straight out the oven. The crust nice and golden. It's bubbly. It's delicious. And look at the mac and cheese. I told y'all it was gonna crust up. But y'all don't be believing me or not, so But next I'm gonna sprinkle on some chives to give it a pop of color and freshness. And now we're going to just taste it, okay? Now, you can't have Thanksgiving without gravy. And, of course, you can't have Thanksgiving without hot sauce. Because, baby, I don't care how good the food tastes. If I ain't got my hot sauce, it's not going to happen, okay? So, now I'm going to slice this thing. And look at the layers. Like, I can't. Don't play with Misha's Corner, okay? Don't play with Misha's Corner. So, now you're going to put your hot sauce. The fact that I should have put that hot sauce in slow motion, y'all. Look at this hot sauce on this pizza, and you just gonna dip it in your gravy. Don't listen. Don't. I know y'all want to bite. Y'all want to bite? If you make this pizza and you didn't like it, come back over here and drag me. I promise you, y'all. If y'all have leftovers, make this pizza. No lie. But anyway, and y'all look at the yam. Look at the yam. Look at the yam and the crust. But anyway, love you guys. Please share my video. I appreciate y'all support always. And I'll catch you on my next one. Bye.